Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video. I'm currently quite ill, which is why my voice sounds like this and I look kind of gross. But I thought, wow, I'm not able to really go out and do any socialising or anything else. I may as well start making some videos. So you're likely to see me in the same attire, in the same position over the next few videos. But anyway, I thought the first one I'd do is my Christmas book haul, because I've had these books lying around for quite a little bit of time now, and I just want to shelve them and start reading them and just get them out of the way, really. So here we go. The first lot of books, most of these books are from my partner Noah. I don't think I'm very hard to buy for, but apparently I seem to be. Most people don't want to buy me books. Probably because they're worried I've already read them or I'm not interested. But Noah went on my wish list and just bought me a bunch of books, so that's really nice of him. So firstly, we've got Heyy, The Danish Art of Happiness by Mary Torell Soderberg. This is a lovely little book. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing the word Heyy correctly, but I've already read a book about Heyy. I got a voucher for my birthday and bought The Little Book of Heyy, which you might have already heard of. It's a really lovely book. And then so Noah got me this one, and it's really beautifully published. It has lots of lovely images in it. I look forward to reading it. Next up, we've got The Lie Tree by Frances Hardinge, and this one is illustrated by Chris Riddell, who illustrates quite a lot of children's books. He writes his own books and illustrates them. He also illustrates some of Neil Gaiman's books, and he is one of my absolute favourite authors, so that's how I know of him. But this was one of my favourite books of the year of 2016, and I had the original paperback copy, but I passed that on to my younger sister because I loved it that much, and I was like, you need to read it. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about it too much here, because I don't want this video to be really long, but I'll go into why it was one of my favourites in another video. But just quickly, I'll try and find an illustration because they are stunning. So here's one. Yeah, so there's that one. Next he got me 3 books that came in a bundle. They're all by the same author, and that is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I've previously read her book We Should All Be Feminists, and I've currently lent that one to a friend as well because I said she should read it. But first off, we've got Half of the Yellow Sun, Purple Hibiscus, and lastly Americana, which I cannot wait to read. I've heard really, really lovely things about this from lots of YouTubers, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. Next up, he bought me 2 volumes of Paper Girls, Volume 1 and Volume 2, and I've read this one already as a NetGalley arc last year, so that's expired now, so it's kind of nice to have a physical copy of it. Also, I want to reread the first one before I get to the second one, so I'm up to date on what's going on, because it was a whole year ago that I read it. So I'm looking forward to getting into these, and I'll just quickly show you the colour schemes in this are purpley, bluey, it's just beautiful. So I can't wait to read the second one and reread the first one. Next up, he got me a guinea pig Oliver Twist, which is, they do this, the Bloomsbury books, and they've done a few of these, and I've already got the Pride and Prejudice one. My mum got me it last year for Christmas. We have 4 guinea pigs, and I would suggest these books for anyone who loves guinea pigs, whether they're into reading or not, because there's not that many words in. It's more of a picture book, but it's basically like you can see on the cover, guinea pigs dressed up as the characters, and just a really tiny condensed version of the story. So I haven't read this yet, but I'm saving it for whenever I'm feeling sad. Basically, I'm just gonna sit down and read this because I'm sure it will cheer me up. And lastly, he got me Mermaids, an anthology, which was on my wish list. It's been on there for a while. I didn't know much about it. I just saw it and thought it was a nice book. This is by Steve DeBell. And it says on it, a beautiful illustrated collection of verse and prose, which it is. that's exactly what it is. I've not read all of it. I've read bits of it, and it's like, so short stories or poems or like paintings of mermaids or anything to do with like the mermaid myth, I guess. It has different sections in it. It's lovely. It's a lovely book, and I can't wait to sit down and properly read this. This might be one that I just dip in and out of, but we'll see. And then, next up, my friend Caris very kindly bought me the Inside the Magic, The Making of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is this massive book, all about Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them in the film, and like how they came up with things like costume designs, set designs, even like the designs of like the individual wands of the people, a bit of explanation about Makusa. Sorry, I'm just trying to flick and find like a nice page to show you. Yeah, even things like on this one you can see like the signs that I can't remember what they're called, the noose sailors hold up and things like that. Basically, we both love Harry Potter. We're both very excited for this film, and we've had like many an in-depth chat about it afterwards. And so when she bought me this was such a lovely surprise. And it's one of those books I wouldn't really buy myself, so it makes it slightly more like luxurious. I've had a little read of some parts of it. I can't wait to read the rest of it. I just think it's a lovely gift. Again, like the guinea pig one, this is a lovely gift for anybody who just loves Harry Potter or the universe or anything to do with Fantastic Beasts. So that's nice. Next up, my dad got me this book, Damp Squid, The English Language Laid Bare by Jeremy Butterfield. I am an English literature student, and I also do publishing as part of my course. So I'm really into anything to do with like word origins, like the reasons behind the language, how the English language works, things like that. So this he bought me just when we were in a charity shop when he came to visit me before Christmas, and was like, here you go, here's an early Christmas present. So there we go. And lastly, my little brother, who's not so little anymore actually, brought me Reaching Down the Rabbit Hole, Extraordinary Journeys into the Human Brain by Alan Roper and B.D. Burrell. And I wanted this for a little while. I'm not really into like the idea of reading like overly medical books, because I find like the jargon like really frustrating. But this is really like, I'm only 50 pages in or so, but this seems to be quite an accessible read. So it's basically about all the things that could possibly go wrong with your brain that make you act weird, or that can like be quite harmful to you, and how they work them out and how they deal with them. So yeah, I'm a little bit into this and I'm looking forward to it. So that is my Christmas book haul. If you have read any of these books, or you're interested in any of them, please leave me a comment down below, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!